Haley on the way through the Devil Steps. Up and around. Heading into that circuit board transition. Kind of a modified circuit board here. They have to keep their feet underneath. Here's a better look at what they're working with here. They're using those handles and the cannonballs on the side have to have that pressure. If you try to hang just straight down, those will pop out. So we have to have constant backwards pressure there. That's why the feet on the wall really help with this slide through. See that crazy circuit board design providing a lot of different options here. Just need to use those handles there and start working our way through. Looking for that transition over. And hold on tight for that cliffhanger. Gives a chance to shake out a little bit. We've got to start working our way back. And here we go with another active rest. Hold on tight. Looking at this transition here. 180 cat grab. Kind of a spider flip-esque maneuver.
You're at 2 minutes right now.
Starts shaking out here on that rest point.
You're at 2:15. So 2:45. Yep.
Really shaking out here. Wants to make sure we got some good grip. Again, time limit is the same. Got that 5-minute limit.
Yep.
Here we go. Going on the vertical grips here. Going for the pipe transition. And on to the cane lane. Gonna shimmy over. Haley shaking out a little bit more here.
140 left. Fight for it. Come on. Fight for it, Haley. Come on.
On now for the swinging cliffs. And not quite able to get there. Nice try, Haley, getting a lot of points right out the bat, being the first runner. And gets all but 2 of the points here on the Burnout stage. Of course, going to get reset for that next runner. And next up, ready to go, is Megan Budway, the Music Ninja, on her Burnout course. Here we go. And starts to work her way over onto that modified circuit board, where that pressure on the wall is going to be utilized to keep those handles in place. Push and place. It's going to be a pretty taxing obstacle if you don't quite get that rhythm just right. Making sure we can get a good angle here. You can see how much backwards pressure you need. Kind of lean back into it.
Nope, hands Gotta go back to the cradles. What? Handles the rest of the way.
Transitioning through a little bit, looking for the moves.
Sorry, I thought I was already there.
It's all right.
Sure, I think
Had
she
to go back to the holds.
needed to get a little
You can hear
further.
the judge.
Yeah, can't go quite yet with hands. It needs to be all the way onto that third or the fourth board there where it starts to come down. Keeping those hands on and feet on, saving that grip as much as you can. Hold on tight here. Got to get up to that cliffhanger and start working your way around for that active rest. Can she get through this cliffhanger here? And controlled. Nice straight arms there. Not trying to exert too much before getting to that active rest point. Nice job, Megan. Oh, going right away for that 180. Nice job. And here we go. Gonna lock the legs in and get a little bit of hang time. And she's gonna just chill out for a bit. Megan trying to shake out as much as she can here. Good thing about hanging upside down from your legs is you can just grab the chalk and apply it on both hands right away. And here we go on to the vertical grips here. Not much room for matching. Only got room for one hand, but she's got the good rhythm. Needs to get onto the cane. Oh, the too quick of a transfer. Not quite able to get there. Smile on her face, though. Nice try, Megan. Got a little over halfway. That's going to do it for Miss Budway.
Ethan, I'm in the red on battery. Is he in communication with Chris?
Mm-hmm. He's got that, yeah.
He's got like 7% battery.
Yep, go back to Chris.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, up next is going to be Alex Fight. Making her way up those double steps and back down the other side. Just wants to transition under. And right away looking for that circuit board.
Go, Alex.
Starts to work her way through and starts applying that backwards pressure. See how many moves it takes. This one can drain you pretty quick. More time spent on those hands, even though you're using your legs. Still gonna tax that grip. Taking nice control, tiny steps. Trying to maintain that pressure. Can't transition until she gets to that lower board. Just a little further down. Alex looking for that transition here. There's the move down. Just got to get over for the cliffs next. Oh no, not able to get from the circuit board. Alex White down. Getting a chance to get through and deeper into the course.
Well, it's tough, Strat. There's a really small ledge on the other side of that board, and really taxes your fingertips. It's a hard transition to make right there.
All right, up now is going to be Anne Marie Lancaster. devil steps. And back on down to that truss and into that circuit board. Wants to go right away. Shimmies over for the handles. And here we go with that transition. Audrey having that tension there is what she's looking for. Leading out a little bit with the feet. Making big moves quickly and efficiently through this modified circuit board. Got to be careful on the transition. Don't want too much downward pressure. Nice work. Got to be careful on this move over. Bumps over. Hold on tight.
Nice job.
Tiny ledge there. She's on. Just needs to transition around. Up again. Man, when you go from tiny ledges to those bigger ledges, it's like a breath of fresh air for those fingers. As she works her way through that cliffhanger. Looking for that next rest, active rest point. Needs to get that 180 cat through that next pillar. In the transition here.
She's got it. Nice.
Nice jump. And starts to shake out a little bit.
You can just see the exhaustion on her face so far.
Trying to get a good stretch for sure. Let those fingertips refresh as much as you can. Wrap that leg around up there onto that rest bar. Trying to get a little higher up. And is going to test that. Oh, it's going to test that vertical grip here.
Here she goes.
And just nothing left in the grip on the vertical pipes. Nice try, Anne-Marie Lancaster. Up next is going to be Emily Gardner. Go for Emily. Making her way up. Using that bicycle kick technique to help control the hips as she transfers through. Nice match on each of those steps on the way down. Starts to find those hand and foot positions as we work our way through. For that circuit board. Shimmying over and on these handles. Here we go. Got some good tension. Wants to get through as quick as she can. Control here. And almost out of this circuit board. Looking for the drop now and that transition across. Hold on tight. Good control. And nice transition to the front side of the circuit board. Gets the drop down. And the turn for the cliffhanger. fighting our way through here.
Almost at the rest point here.
Just got to get a little further. And there it is. Wraps and holds on tight. Shake it out best as you can. Pinching onto the corner with those feet. Try to relieve some of that pressure. Comes the jump. Ooh, good save on that cat grab. And we're going to go ahead and lock those legs in just to get some rest on those hands. Just hanging out, you know, just chilling. Good stretch. Needs to make sure.
You can see leveraging those feet, getting ready to make the move here.
Here we go on the vertical pipes.
Oh.
And not quite able to get all the way through the pipe grips. Nice try, Emily. And dances out off stage right. Nice job. Keeping that energy nice and high. Kenzie Hughes getting ready to go. Quickly through those double steps. Gotta stay nice and high still. Don't want to touch down by accident here for that transition around the pillar and up over to that circuit board side shimmy. Making her way through. Skipping a few holds at a time. Nice little crossover tech going pretty quick.
Yeah, she's been really efficient here. She's gone very fast to this point.
Yep, sub-minute to this point. Wants to get through that cliffhanger now. And trying to get up and through these ledges before getting over to that pillar for the first rest she can really take. We're going to do a quick shakeout before that 180 cat. Here it is. Get a better rest from that static bar. You can wrap your legs on. Oh, she's going pretty high up and makes the transition no problem. That's an obstacle that I wish would come back, that good old spider flip. That would be I-beam kind of crossing where you're crawling under and then have to go straight up, and then you've got a 180 turn to another flat board. Out and around, that was always a fun one to do.
Just asking if she can put her foot in the truss there and gets the no from Ethan.
Yeah, locking onto the truss is one way. Elbow locks are fine. Legs on the rest bar fine as well. But everybody's got different ways of recovering. Me personally, if I'm upside down for too long, I get way too dizzy. So the upside down hang method wouldn't be my preferred method for too long. But here we go, Kenzie grabbing on to these vertical pipes.
See if she can make it to the cane. She's looking strong here.
Yeah, great tech here, keeping the swing nice and even. Great grab, oh, one-handed hold on, and just shakes out, starts to shimmy over, down the line, sliding it on down. Good stuff from Kenzie. We got 2 more to go. here we go for the first swinging cliffhanger. Hold on tight. Got a few more to go here. There it is, Kenzie looking strong. Got one more. It's a static cliff hold in the middle. Good stuff. Got to get to that bar. Platform buzzer. There it is. Kenzie Hughes with a clear on the women's burnout. Nicely done. Clear time of a 3:15. Awesome work from Kenzie. Took the rest when she needed it and just burned through those remaining few obstacles.
Kenzie Hughes, first finisher on the burnout. We're going to go down to the floor for an interview with Ethan Swanson and Kenzie Hughes.
Well, I know you're from Chicago. I've trained with you. I know you trained with your sister and Mike Salenzi. Coming out here and competing on the burnout course, getting a buzzer, what does that mean?
Oh my god, it means so much because like I've been doing all these courses and I haven't finished a single one. And it felt really good to finish.
Well, burnout is one of the hardest
Yeah.
ones to clear, so I think you did pretty well. I mean, what was your game plan when you're sitting here resting, thinking about what you have left?
I just wanted my arms to not be pumped out so then I can make it through the last obstacle without pumping out and like dropping or slipping.
I think it's something that every ninja wants. Congrats, you hit a buzzer.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Very nice job for Kenzie Hughes.
Well, that was our first clear for the women. We're going to see if that's going to open up the floodgates for the remaining athletes. We've got a lot more to go. Emily was only our 5th out of 21. So going up here, next up is going to be Cora Schuler, followed by Tiana Weberly, and then Ashley Bergstrom.
Good? All right, step on up. Ready? Yeah. Let's go, Tubi. Go in.
Here we go for Cora. And into these double steps, going with the match technique, going quickly. Matching her way down as well. Watch those legs. Cora a little taller. To be a little more compact in certain areas. And the transition over to that circuit board. And starts her transitions through the circuit board. Side slots. And keeps it moving and a grooving. Good rhythm and good spacing here. We're transitioning on down. And looking for that move over to the cliffhanger ledge now. Got to be careful. Couldn't get another hand on for the transition. Sadly. Hate to see it. Cora down a little earlier than expected. Tough break for Cora's run. All right, up next is going to be Tiana Weberly. Sweet Tea getting ready to go.
Whenever you're ready, you can step on up. You got it, Tiana. Ready? Yep, hands off to start. It will start once you touch. Sorry.
And here we go. Tiana Weberly on the burnout course. Making some big pulls up those double steps. As that transition over, starts working her way down. Back up and into that circuit board. Wants to make sure we got some good transitions through. Keeping those feet in play. Save that strength for later on. Going with that crossover tech. Sweet Tea making big moves on the circuit board side slots. So be careful on the transition over. Make sure we get all the hands in the right place here. Going for like a bookshelf grab there on the more vertical portion. Now transitions to that tiny cliffhanger ledge. And back up for the larger ledge to finish out this next obstacle.
Nice, good power here.
Good control. And onto the pillar for a little shakeout and 180 turn. Nice drop down and catch. And there's the pillar resting point and bar as well. Can't keep the foot on top, can only utilize the sides. Got notified how to get her foot out of there real quick and decides just to go straight into it. Doesn't want to take too long of a break. Utilize the legs there to try to
Nice heel hook there.
work her way out a little bit and keep that transition. Notice the hip swing, but oh, not enough on that middle spoke. Tough break, Tiana. Almost getting through that. Had the right idea, but just missed the hand on that transition to the middle pipe there. After Tiana, we got Ashley Bergstrom, followed by Lila Nathanson, and then Audrey Johnson. Our next three athletes. Ashley heading on over to that start line.
She qualified in our last qualifier at Traverse back on March 5th. You can see she took 4th place in the Burnout there.
Ready?
Yeah, Ashley's got strong upper body. Let's see. We've got the endurance here to go with it. Out and around, quick moves through those double steps. Nice moves over to transition through into that sideways circuit board. Trying to keep those arms as straight as she can here. Too much pull power is just going to activate those forearm tendons and start to get you gassed out. But going with a very methodical approach, but big moves with each placement that she makes. So getting through. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I like to say sometimes, and here we go into the cliffhanger.
You can hear Caleb in the background telling her to breathe.
Yeah, gotta remember to breathe.
You want that oxygen to flow.
It's an easy thing to forget to do when you got all these obstacles that you're trying to get through. Knowing how to breathe properly. Going really high here for this 180. She wants to be sure she has enough hang time. And there it is. Go ahead and relax for a little bit, utilizing that elbow hook in the truss. You can see that advantage there, starting to slide a little bit. She had a little bit of a flapper early on during the hybrid. I want to say through lane change. So this is the second obstacle. Had a little bit of a tear, a little bit of a flapper develop, but she's been fighting through. Still putting on strong runs throughout the day. Here we go on to the vertical pipes. Stems out as far as you can and starts her journey across. Not much room there for the hands. Got to be real accurate and control those hips as we go. And get to that cane for the slide across. Nice job. And here's another bar to relax before the final obstacle. A couple cliffhangers. Couple swinging cliffhangers. Ashley lining up for the big tosses here. See those lats getting activated, ready for these big throws. First one, not quite enough momentum on the throw there. Nice try, Ashley. Still really far into the course there on the burnout stage.
Ashley Bergstrom puts herself into second place on the burnout. Second overall at the moment.
And here we go with Lila. Lila Nathanson coming out of North Carolina. Nice drop down, skipping that top devil step. Opts not to grab onto it, just goes with the ones that she needs. Starts working her way up to that circuit board. Trying to find her way through here. Latching on. And starts the shimmy. Staying pretty tight here. You can see the slight bend in those arms. She's making smaller moves, but quick. A little bit of different style. Everybody's got their preference. But the bend of the arms might tax her for later on. So hopefully she gets through this and has some energy to spare. Nice, very precise with all those moves. Just got to hold on tight for this transition. A little outstretched. Ooh, wanted to get a little closer. Double up, and then it's a big wingspan stretch here. Ready for that transition. One hand not able to hold on. Peels off on the front swing. Tough break for Lila. She wanted to go a little further, of course, but that can happen quick. Nice try.
Gets a couple of high fives.
Yep, and up next we've got Audrey Johnson. Followed by Riley Porter and then Cora Mack. Audrey Johnson, a Greenville local here. Also a coach out of Motive. Competing on season 14. We'll see how she did later on in the summer when the season airs, potentially. And here we go now on the Burnout. Now, she is a rock climber. Family owns a rock climbing gym in the area, Block Haven. If you get the chance to go check it out. She's making quick work of those devil steps. We'll see that rock climber strength put on display here. As she transitions over on to that sideways shimmy on the circuit board. Going for some crossovers. Locking it in, making big moves. And matches on the final handle to get into a good position. Still utilizing those legs on the wall. And has to control that transition over.
Nice control there.
Out, yep. And quickly onto that cliffhanger. A little bit more in her wheelhouse. Just swinging through and latches on.
Yeah.
See this 180 turn here. Good catch. Saw some good parkour skills put on display in that speed round. And now into the burnout.
Trains here at Motive. No stranger to the parkour section, I'm sure.
Yep. So definitely ready for this upper body gauntlet here. Just needs to be precise with these handholds. And here we go. Gonna go ahead and grab a little heel hook onto that bar to help position herself better Got to be precise with these hand transitions. You don't have much room for error. Locks it in, grabs that cane, and transitions onto it, sliding on down the line. Takes a second to shake out a little bit. Might be our next finisher here. And here we go, build up that swing for that first move onto that swinging cliffhanger. Goes from the reverse to the forward facing grip, grabs hold. There's the first. Building up that swing one more time. There's the second, needs the cliffhanger hold here. Back and forth we go. Gets that tiny ledge and then just needs a buzzer to finish. Audrey Johnson's our second clear. And almost gets a pad to fall down on top of her unfazed. She's walking right away from there. And Audrey with an impressive run on the burnout. That's going to put her up that leaderboard. The strong run in the burnout course. Up next.
We're going to go down to the floor real quick to Ethan Swanson, who's standing by with Audrey Johnson.
So, we know you're an avid rock climber. How much were you looking forward to the burnout course today?
I was definitely looking forward to it. I've always thought that it would be a strength for me, and I felt like in the qualifiers I wasn't really able to show that as much, just with little mistakes and stuff, so I was looking forward to it for sure.
Well, I didn't see a lot of mistakes on that run, and that put you in first place for the burnout. What you expected at this point, or how did you think it was going to go for yourself?
I just stuck to the plan, and it went really well. There's definitely still a lot of strong girls to go, so see how it goes, but I'm really happy with it.
Well, it put you in first for right now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job, Audrey.
Audrey Johnson sitting in first place right now after a strong performance in the burnout. But up next is Riley Porter. Before we started the burnout, she was sitting in 11th place. Wants to put together a good performance here to bump herself into that top 10.
All right, Riley. She's had great runs in the burnout stages before. Let's see if we keep that trend alive. Transitioning over for that circuit board shimmy. Trying to find the slots here. And transitions down to the lower board. And over, got to be ready for that transition here, that drop. Little time on that one hand, and then a tiny ledge for moving around and bumping up to that thick ledge. Going to be a little more comfortable on those hands. Staying nice and composed. Looking for.
Oh, she's going for this move here.
Opting just to go straight onto that pillar. Oh, onto the bar, actually. Nice move. Skipping that 180 cat. And latches on. Stretch out those forearms as much as she can. starts to shimmy across these vertical pipes. Good technique here, just burns through the vertical pipe and into that cane slider for this big lâché finish here.
Just going right into it here,
Oh, man, great time. Riley knows she has to push the pace here. We've had a couple clears already. And wants to be another clear, but also going very fast. Hopefully doesn't burn out. That pinky already popping off a little bit here for this next lâché. Hold on tight. We got 2 more to go. That one's down. Both pinkies gone. Not able to get all the way through, but amazing pace to that point. Nice run, Riley. That should still be a strong performance. See how it adds up by the end.
Still a huge performance there, moving with such great pace.
Coming up now is going to be Cora Mack, followed by Katie Bone, and then Ava Calasanti.
That put Riley in 3rd place right now in the Burnout.
All right, Cora. Chatted with her briefly in between the intermission, and she mentioned that she wanted me to say that she was the oldest competitor in the women's division at 32 years old. So representing for us 30-year-olds.
Is she older than Jesse? Because Jesse also is 32 years
Oh,
old.
okay. So we got 2 30-year-olds in the mix.
Yeah.
So not sure who's older between the two. We'll have to get some clarification to see who is the elder. Who's the eldest ninja in the women category? Always good to see a good mix of athletes. And here we go. Cora on the move.
Making quick work of the double steps there.
Nice job. Got to control that transition around. And pulling her way up. And transitioning down for this circuit board. Gotta make sure that tension stays backwards. Keep pushing with the feet. Shimmying through. Oh, can't. I need to go back to the handles right. Can't go quite yet. Need to go a little further down. Needs to transition to that lower board. And here we go. Cora, hold on tight. That transition to that tiny legend back up. Hold on tight and get through this to find that rest point. Just has to fight through the burn. Not able to get on top of the cliffhanger. Nice try. That's going to do it for Cora.
Good try.
Good to see teammates always hanging out, getting a quick photo from somebody up in the stands. Got to capture those memories when you can. And up next we have Katie Bone. Katie Bone heading over to the platform, followed by Ava Calasanti and then Jessie Lebrec. Katie Bone, familiar with the Burnout courses, and just powers immediately straight into it, just coming out the gate swinging right away into that transition for that circuit board.
Well, she knows if she's a little bit more aggressive on the easier stuff, it's going to save you some energy not hanging on your hands as long.
Right. Yeah, moving with a real sense of purpose here. Wants to get through some of these longer, draining obstacles. Hang on tight. Getting a little further down, just needs to get to that lower board before the transition comes into play. There it is, utilizing those legs for a little more stem action and then into that upper cliffhanger and can start to transfer over. Let's see what she decides to do here. Does she go for that move that Riley did with the turn from the cliffhanger or the 180 cat?
Yeah, she's going for it.
A little less time. And now got to keep those feet off of the truss and whatnot, but only on the pads there.
You're at 109.
And not spending hardly any time on the rest, just a quick refresh of chalk on the hands. It goes right into it. Got to be careful here. Going with that monkey bar method. Locks it in, just short work on those vertical pipes. Transitioning over now for the cliffhangers and goes right away into this one. Pulls it to her a little bit, so it might be off angle slightly. Let's see how we're looking on the throws. Gets the first catch in hand. Second one. Oh! Went so fast to it. Had a miss with the left hand at that cliffhanger. Insane pace to that point. Tell she's a little upset by that. I knew she was pushing herself quickly there.
I don't know, maybe a little frustrated, but also took a really hard fall there. I don't know. Making sure she's okay. The other female athlete's heading over to check on her.
Yeah, when it happens so fast like that, it catches you off guard sometimes. Sometimes those shock your system. So hopefully she walks it off, get some rest, and be okay. That was still a strong run, enough to get her pretty high up that leaderboard. And that's going to be a tough one to beat. About 6 competitors remaining. Up next is going to be Ava Colasanti, followed by Jessie Lebrecq and then Bella Palmer. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Seeing some fresh faces jump in on the chat. We got some competitors that were here today hanging out in the chat with us now. I see Elijah. I see Mr. Caden Lebsack hanging out. Vance Walker as well. Hello, Vance. Welcome. Enzo, Electric Enzo, hanging out in the chat as well. If you haven't already, go check out Ocean Needs Everyone. That's Enzo's Saving the Ocean mission that he's got going. Just taking some checks here on the course, making sure everything is good to go. DeGangi has left the office and ran onto the floor, as he does. Make sure things are good to go. And here we go. Ava Colasanti getting ready to go on the Burnout stage. Starting off with the Devil Steps. And moving quick down, skipping steps, not even going for all of them, just going for the one she needs. Transitions up, looking for that circuit board handle. Locks it in here, now the shimmy begins. Going with that crossover tech. Going for some big reaches. And on to that lower portion for the transition through. Hold on tight. Locks it in. And gets on that cliffhanger ledge. Let's start burning through here. Starts moving her way through. Controlling that swing as best as she can. Gonna go for that 180. 180 trust transfer. Eyeing that distance. Nice transition. Gets the touch point and starts to rest.
Yeah, you want to make sure you lock in that touch point because that's when your score will be determined by. Don't want to waste any time.
Ava shaking out, making sure she's going to have the grip available for these vertical pipes coming up.
Calling for more chalk. You know, Strat, in my opinion, you can never have too much chalk.
You're just trying to trigger me right now, aren't you? Anyway, here's Ava on her move, getting ready to go.
I like this, getting the foot up, the heel hook technique.
Just got to be ready for that drop. Leaving all that. Got to make sure we got to transition through controlled here, and she's moving smooth. Going with that sideways tech and grabbing onto that cane. Nice job. One-handed hangout. Relaxing here, trying to shake out a little bit. Needs to just slide it on down. Slide down the track. Fighting through here. And onto these cliffhanger ledges. Here we go. Touch point achieved. Wants to get that swing built up here. Hold on tight for the drop.
Got the first one.
Nice job. We just got 2 more to go. Big throw and catch.
She's got the second one here.
Oh, wants to shake out a little bit. Brett Sims on safety patrol. Ava shaking out. Has one more ledge to grab. That middle one's a little meaty. Hold on tight.
She's got to make the dismount here. She's on.
And buzzer. Let's go. Ava gets the clear. The shakeouts pay out. Nice job being methodical with her approach and gets the full clear. Awesome work.
Definitely excited with that performance. A burnout finisher. Getting the hugs from the friends and family. That's going to put her in 3rd place, Strat.
Yeah, great stuff, great stuff. 6 more athletes to go.
Up next, it's going to be Jessie Lebrec.
All right. See there that she's done well at previous burnout rounds. Lebrec.
Well, she's on the outside of the top 10 here, Strat, so she really needs to put together a good burnout performance here.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a quick course run, hopefully a clear as well.
I think a lot of this burnout strat comes down to this obstacle right here, how efficient you can be. You can save time, save energy, make bigger moves.
Yeah, going for these big stretches. going to take out a lot of extra hang time. She's working away pretty quickly.
Yeah, she's moving very fast. She's already down to the end of it.
Yeah, nice and controlled all the way through. Got to be ready for this transition over to that small cliffhanger ledge. Hold on tight. Slightly turn it around here. And twist and bump up to the top. And here we go. She's going to pick up that swing through. What does she decide to do here? Is it going to be that 180 or that little 180 transition? That's it.
She's going to go for the cat grab here.
Probably tall enough to even just stem across if she wanted to. But there it is. Nice move.
Wonder what she'll... Okay. Wrapping the feet around the truss.
You're at 120.
And nice job. Going to go ahead and shake out and gets that leg locked in. Moving in through these vertical grips. Squeezing tight here.
Nice.
Grabs that cane. Good transition. Starts sliding on down. Here's a good rest point. Hold on tight. Shaking out. Last couple of moves here. Come on through. Let's see it, Jessie. Get to the finish.
She's going to have to give this everything she's got here, Strat.
Big swing. And not enough. Pretty quick to that point, though.
Yeah, she made good time.
Yeah, tough. It's a tough course when you've got everything added up throughout the day. Hybrid, speed, and burnout all combined. So I don't blame all these athletes for the shakeouts. They got to take their time to recover when they can. And man, Jessie put on a fast performance there. Just couldn't quite hang on those last few cliffhangers. But up right now we got Bella Palmer. Bella making her way through those double steps. Just wants to get those feet on that pillar for that transition. Starts working over for the circuit board. Trying to find the reach here. Having a hard time getting to the top of the board. Just getting a little hung up.
Yeah, trying to figure it out here.
Making some good moves here on the sideways slots, though. Just had to figure out how to get over there, but just working it out now. Almost ready to drop down for the next move. Gets that transition over for the cliffhanger. And here we go for that crossing. Hold on tight. And looking like she's going for that lache across the gap. Latches on and now just wants to lock those legs in for a few. Just relax that grip.
You're at 150.
And here we go after a few shakeouts. She's already ready to move on. And going with that monkey bar tech. Good grip here. And nice transitions through onto the cane slide.
Yeah, she's looking very strong.
Nice job. Just bumps right over to that swinging cliffhanger. Hold on tight. Bella building up that swing. First move and not able to hold on to it. Nice try,
Good job, Bella.
Bella Palmer. Down to our final 4. J. Lisa Himka, followed by Maggie Owen, Addie Herman, and Taylor Green.
Jaleesa, a lot of competitions under her belt here. You can see she was at our first qualifier at Ninja Intensity, then Iron Sports, then Obstacle Academy, and now here at Motive.
Here we go. Ninja Chef ready to serve up some buzzers. Nice transition through those devil steps. Out and around. Looking for those moves over to that circuit board. Yep, Jay Lisa's got a lot of experience. Making it to the finals and several of the qualifiers. So she's well versed in all these various stages. Skipping every other hold here, finding a good rhythm. Keeping the feet in play as well. And getting through it nice and controlled. No excess movement wasted. Into this transition we go. Takes a chance to chalk up real quick. Wise decision. Does the same with the other hand before making that transition over. Ooh, nice move there, going straight to that cliffhanger.
Yeah, really strong.
Yeah, it just kind of takes out that risk of a potential peel out not being ready for both hands on the front side of that circuit board. So now transitioning through this cliffhanger and into the 180 turn across the gap. Gets the hop across. Let's see how much time she decides to take. Gets the touch point. And now I'm going to re-chalk up before moving on. Big breath there, trying to catch up as much oxygen intake as she can. And here we go for that transition through on these vertical pipes. Hold on tight.
Here we go. Bumping one hand out, matching in.
Good, just being very secure on each move here. Not going super fast, but wants to make sure those don't slip and transitions over right when she felt comfortable. Nice job, Jay Lisa. And here we go, shaking out one more time before these swinging cliffhangers. Here we go, building up that swing. Can we get another finish? Oh, no, not quite able to get there. The hands just give out. Jay Lisa wiping the sweat from her face, putting in the work.
Still a big hug from Mom. Definitely something to be proud of. Sitting right now in 6th overall. 9th place on the Burnout.
And coming up is going to be Maggie Owen.
3 runners to go here, Strat.
Final 3. Final 3. And here we go. Maggie coming off of that Traverse qualifier, getting first place in that Burnout. So she is well familiar with the style of courses. First time here at Motive, though. A lot of stuff might be brand new to her. And here we go into that circuit board. that crossover tech. Keeping the feet in play. Shimmying over. Big moves. Had to go back, kind of utilize those handles until that lower board. Gets that transition, ready for that cliffhanger throw. Matches on that front side, and now transitions down and around. Maggie moving through. And looking for that twist and turn. Good catch, and starts to relax a little bit. Does she opt for any chalk?
I think she's going right into it.
Yeah, no chalk required. Go ahead and lock that leg around for a split second. Bump out a little further. Nice push out from that platform and swinging into it. Good side-to-side shimmy. And on to the cane.
Still looks like she's got a lot of strength, a lot left in the tank here.
Shaking out one more time.
Making really good time, too.
And here we go, transitioning on to the swinging clips. Building up the swing. Back and forth, here we go on that first transfer. How many swings does it take? First one in hand.
First catch.
Building up for the third.
She's got the second catch. One more to go here, Strat.
Hold tight. Grabs the center. And yo, another buzzer. Let's go. Nice job, Maggie Owen, with the clear on the burnout. Ooh, checking the hands. Might have a flapper. Oy, oy, oy.
Nope, just saw it when I landed.
She's like, I need to get this taken care of. No time for the interviews. Thanks so much. Fist pump to the crowd.
And that's going to put her in first place so far on the burnout, the fastest time we've seen. First place on the burnout and first place overall right now with 2 runners to go.
All right, up now is going to be Addie Herman, followed by Taylor Green, the final 2 runners for the women. Oh, a wild Brett Sims appears. Swings out of nowhere. Making sure things are set and good to go.
Booty Cochran on the camera today, one of our hardworking cameramen. We definitely appreciate all of his hard work as he disappears behind the pillar.
The man of mystery, that Booty. And here we go, Addie Herman starting off on the burnout. Quick work on the devil steps. And trying to find her transition into this circuit board. Hold on tight. Keep that tension. Work our way through. Shimmying over. Chalk up a little bit for that transition down. Looking for that move across to that cliffhanger. Go straight into the upper portion and begin that journey over for the finish. Side to side shimmy here. Keeping those arms nice and straight and relaxed. Go ahead and jump onto the pillar for the turn. No problem on the transition, and gets the touch point, wants to relax there for a quick second, not too long though probably. Just enough to get a fresh coat of chalk. Look at that crisp bucket of chalk.
Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor.
Addie looking fresh there, ready to move into the vertical grips. No need for the leg on the rest bar, going straight into it. Hold on tight. Good control here. Eyes that cane and just fully commits to it, starts sliding on down. Quick to this point. It's that next touch point. Wants to chalk up just a little bit more. See the hands up there just hanging out on those bars. Relaxing, building up that swing already, utilizing that bar. Here comes that reverse grip. First throw, Eddie not quite able to get there.
Just peels off there.
Quick to that point, but still, tough break. Sure, she wanted it clear, but very fast to that point.
And we are down to our final runner here, Strat.
Last runner of the evening, Taylor Green. After we finish up with Taylor's run, we'll pull up that leaderboard once it's been checked out and fully updated, and do a review to let everybody know who's going to be moving on tomorrow. Do a little outro, and be back in the AM.
A lot of ones on this leaderboard here, Strat.
Oh my goodness, she's going for that sweep.
Going for the sweep here at Motive.
Going for that two-time sweep. Here we go. Taylor Green on the Devil Steps.
Well, the time to beat is 2:34. Maggie Owen currently sitting in first place on the Burnout. We'll see what kind of pace Taylor decides to go with here. Heading up into the truss here.
Checking her path. Shimmying along the tops. Grabbing those handles and begins that side-to-side shimmy. Keep those feet in play. Switching those positions when she needs to. Skipping a few slots at a time. Matches onto that final handle. And let's see if she goes straight on. Monkey bars over for that cliffhanger and starts going through. Nice transitions here. Good moves through. Going for the toss around. Nope, going for that 180. Let's take a little time. Rest those hands.
She's at 120 right now. Time to beat is Maggie Owen at 234.
Oh wow, she's only going to have a minute or so to get through. If she wants that top spot anyway. Taylor looking strong. Controlling that swing with that monkey bar swing through here. Grabs onto the cane, starts shimmying over. And here we go on to the swing and Lachey cliffhanger grabs. Down to 34 seconds if she wants that top spot. Takes a breath. And knows she needs to get a little bit quick time here. So here's the first throw coming up. First one in hand.
First one.
And second one coming up.
The
And
second one, just comes up short.
Just a little shy. Still strong run from Taylor.
She's going to place 6th there on the Burnout. First overall, though, so she's going to be heading into day 2, sitting in that top spot. She will be the one to beat. And it looks like we're going to go down to the floor with Ethan Swanson.
Hey, Taylor.
Who's going to talk to Taylor Green.
Can you join me for a second? Let me know when. So I don't know if you knew this, but you were once again going for the sweep on the Burnout, which unfortunately you didn't get, but you are sitting in first overall heading into tomorrow.
That's awesome.
I see you squeezing your forearms. What's going on?
I'm not as pumped as I thought I was going to be, but I am a little bit, so.
Just a little bit after
Well,
that?
more than a little bit, but you know.
I gotcha. Well, hey, congrats. You're sitting in first place. It means you're running last tomorrow. What can we expect tomorrow?
Hopefully good things.
I think we're going to see him. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, Strat, that is going to do it on the women's side of things. So we are going to go ahead and pull up our leaderboard, but a huge day from our finalists. Definitely want to thank everybody who came out and competed.
Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. Exciting first day of the finals. Those top 10 positions are locked in for tomorrow. So we're going to be back with the 3 more courses, hybrid speed and burnout. Going to see some modifications possibly to the ones we just saw today.
So there's a look at your top 10. Taylor Green sitting in first, Maggie Owen in second, and Katie Bone in third right now. You can see that 11th spot, Jessie Lebrecq just missing out by 1 spot. Jaleesa Himka sneaks in that 10 spot. Congratulations to our top 10 athletes. They battled it out on hybrid speed and burnout courses today.